belongs to us. We are waiting here, we are ready to sleep here, we are ready to stay here for as long as... Great Nigerian women! Solidarity forever! Solidarity forever! We shall always fight for our rights.
We on 5 minimum demands, and we negotiated this demand through their different interventions. We participated on every step. The UN Women supported experts to sit with the consultants to push some of these issues. We had women who met with speakers of the House. We had women who came here, to present positions. We participated in all the public hearing in the 6 geopolitical zones. We had women in droves who went to those places. Now we are here today. 5 minimum standards, which are to us irreducible. You cannot reduce it, because that is the last thing we can go. That is the last negotiation we can take from any government of this country. The first being issues of citizenship. We have a constitution by virtue of section 26 of section 2, which says that when a woman is married to a foreigner, the foreigner cannot become a citizen of Nigeria even by registration. Whereas they don't have a corresponding provision for the men. So if they marry a foreigner, it becomes automatically a citizen of Nigeria. The issue is critical because it boils down to the value of the constitution itself. A constitution cannot appear discriminatory on itself. So the constitution discriminates against women, and the word "e" was used entirely in the constitution as if the constitution was made for the men. In 235 places. And no interpretation clause of what the "e" means. The 2 places where the constitution talked about women were places where they were discriminatory, where they wanted to bring the issue of child marriage. Talking about who is an adult, and says when a woman is married, the woman is an adult. In a country where we know that 10-year-old, 12-year-old are being forced to marry. So, and if you look at even the concentration, and that's why I said it's the minimum irreducible, that issue didn't come up as one of the issues that they want to change, because they want to continue to do that. The second issue is the issue of indigency. There is nowhere in the constitution where the indigene, who is an indigene, is clearly stated. So the effort to this constitution is, let us define who is an indigene. And the current reform is not also very acceptable to us. What the current reform is asking is saying that you can only become an indigene when you have spent 6 years. So if you are married and you spend 2 years, you are not from that state that your husband is, you cannot do anything there until when the marriage becomes 6 years. After that, you said, okay, if that is what you want to do, go ahead with that. So even the 6 years becomes too long for them to agree with. So they shut it down. The third issue is the issue of appointments as ministers or commissioners. Are we not embarrassed? There are some states in these countries, in this country, Abia states, some other states in the north, in the northeast, just the women affairs is the only woman in some of the states. So we don't even have enough women as appointed into ministerial and commissioner position. This is not even about election. So if they say they want to take something from them, this is something that is at discretion of either the president or the governor. Unfortunately, that also did not pass. The issue of 111 seats was a big compromise. In other countries, they don't count the number of seats. They don't say out of the 360, 35% of that number, which will be about 100 and something, will be women. At the Senate, in 108, they will say 30% will be women. But that is not what we are seeing in the country. So we had to agree for the 111 sit, because they refused to agree to do what other countries in Africa have done. Kenya and other countries. Okay. So that's the fourth one. So the last one is the issue of political leadership.
Was a show of shame. Not just because that we have the second second lady, right, seated with them, and the Minister of Women Affairs and other women leaders, but we saw clearly that a certain percentage of men that we have at the National Assembly didn't really go to school. We saw illiteracy play out. Because it took the speaker to introduce every bill and explain the bills as if he was talking to nursery school children. And we saw most of them not even knowing how to vote. He played that yesterday. So what happened yesterday? We are not complaining anymore. But what we are saying today as we are here is that there will be payback time. I'm saying it again, that history will not be fair to all the people that voted against us yesterday. They didn't vote against the women groups. They voted against their wives. They voted against their mothers. They voted against their daughters. And shamelessly, they will go home to claim to be the head of the family when you do not have their interests at heart. It's an embarrassment. It should be more embarrassing to them for what they did yesterday. On our part, we are waiting for the Senate President, the Deputy Senate President. We are waiting for the Speaker, and we are waiting for the Deputy Speaker. They must come here to tell us how they are going to redress the wrongs of yesterday. Yes. Otherwise, we asked for special seats, they didn't give us. We are taking their seats from them.
Nigeria is lagging behind in the Committee of Nations. Why? Because they have refused to utilize the potentials, the competencies, the skills, the talents of Nigerian women. A group of people that make up more than 50% of Nigeria's population. Women have been voting men into power. Never again. Never again. Never again. Any man in the House of Representatives, in the Nigerian Senate, who did not vote for women yesterday, what will happen to him? Red card. And then we are saying today that Nigeria will develop if women are in leadership. Women are better leaders. Women are better alternative when a country is sick. What are we demanding? That the Nigerian Senate, the Nigerian House of Representatives must recall those bills that they voted yesterday. They must bring them back, go back to them, vote all over again on live national television. And we want to see how each of them voted so that we can take a decision towards 2023. And what we want to do is what? We want to turn women's population to resources. I cannot sit down and say, wetin concern me. This one concern you and I, because policies about health, policies in education, policies concerning trade, business, they are being made by these same people. If you sit down inside your house, no complain for Facebook. This is not the time for social media complaining. Make you come out. One of the rules, one of the laws wey they make say, if your husband even be Nigerian and they born am abroad, he cannot vote. He cannot claim indigenship. He cannot claim Nigerian citizenship. Meanwhile, some of them go enter Egypt, go carry 2-year-old pikin, come here, come marry am. Automatically, she will become citizenship. Make una no keep quiet, Nigerian women, because there's something they say. Make you come out now, speak out, or forever hold your peace. of us in terms of representation. What is happening in Nigeria? Why are men not voting? Why are men not supporting women? So we must make sure we get this through.
The young development consultants are with you. We will continue to advocate. And I very happy saying a peaceful protest we dey do here. We are not taking up arms. We are not hooligans. We will. Yes, we are ready, but we will do it according to the law, by the grace of God. Great Nigerian women! Great Nigerian women! Greatest of the greatest Nigerian women!
We're here because a bill was signed yesterday that was not palatable to us. And one of the most worrisome bill is where they say a man can marry a woman and she will have citizenship, but a Nigerian woman will marry a man and he will not have citizenship. Where they said a woman can marry a man and for 5 years she cannot benefit from that state. I'm wondering that, is our marriage now actionable after 5 years? Why the wait? What kind of law is this? Then the 35% for female appointees is a huge problem. This is now at the discretion. Every politician says no woman, no politics, no woman, no nation. Women always are faithful at the ballot and all of that. But now it's time to give women a portion. We have qualified women and they all voted unanimously no to that. Then we asked for extraordinary seats because there are some states where religion and culture affects women's ability to truly come out. It can even break down their marriages. So okay, give us some seats, and that is also a no. So we have to come up with a new strategy to hit back during these primaries.
Citizenship, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Number 3, Mr. Senator, sir. Did you vote for 35% of women in political party leadership, sir?
Yes.
We will check, sir.
Let me make it very clear.
Okay.
The record of the voting is a public document. It is your right to demand for it from the Senate President and the Speaker. And you can publish it so that everybody will know who voted for what. It's a public document, so you can get that document. So I can reassure you that nobody will hide from this one. You can get that document, and I want to enjoin you to immediately ask for the document that was printed out yesterday.
Very good.
Explain themselves to us. We are waiting here, we are ready to sleep here, we are ready to stay here for as long as